Welcome to the Irishman, Englishman and Scotsman Football Podcast. Now, the next season was the season that I think would make any football fan fall in love with football. 95-96, the entertainers. We were absolutely flying. Les Ferdinand and Ginola arrived. The season we're 12 points clear. I thought the first half of that season, I thought that was some of your best football in your career. I thought you were just more or less a complete kind of attacking midfielder. Asprilla came in from Parma, and a lot of people kind of blamed him, for us not winning the league. But we also signed David Batty. Now, this is my opinion. No disrespect to David Batty. He won the league at Blackburn. He did great things at Leeds. But I don't think we needed to sign David Batty. You were dropped down for a few games and it didn't work out. What are your thoughts on that, Lee?
My thoughts are very similar, and I'm going to say that I've got to back myself, but we were 12 points clear. We were doing great. I'd gone into a new role. I was the starting point of our attacks. David became a great friend of mine when he was at the club. We got on really well. We had a great relationship, and he was an outstanding player. But he played the game in a different way to me. He played, with a bit of a slower tempo and, didn't always look for the forward pass immediately where I did. When David arrived, I never started another game. And I certainly feel that, out those, I think it was 9 games where we didn't pick up enough points to stay ahead of Man United. If I stayed in the team, who's to say we wouldn't have got those points, and the team was doing well. My last start for the team was the 3-3 draw at Main Road against Man City. Listen, David was quality. You've mentioned he won it at Blackburn. He was brilliant there. He was brilliant at Leeds. He was brilliant at Newcastle. As I said, different type of player to me. And we didn't, as I just said earlier, the manager was always challenging. I seen it as a challenge, but I never got the opportunity to, challenge that, because David got brought in and got put in the team at my expense. So it was difficult. Tino was the same. Tino was a fantastic signing. We loved him to bits. A maverick, but could do it something out of nothing, like on his debut down at the Riverside when he made the winner for Steve Watson. That was typical Tino. So 2 great signings, improved the group no end. For me, it was something that, yes, bring David in, but to put the extra pressure on me, then I had to up my game even more. But, I felt a little bit harshly treated that I was just taking out the team and never give another start for the rest of the season.
Like you said there, you're very different players. And for me, obviously, this philosophy, this football Newcastle were playing was working. Winning games, blowing teams away. And I always saw football in the sense that the best form of defence is attack. And if it's not broke, like my dad used to say, if it's not broke, don't fix it. So, I look back on that, and I think Tino was an addition. I think David Batty would have suited maybe a different team. He would have suited more Rafa Benitez or Steve Bruce's era, not Kevin Keegan's football. So, absolutely good at that season. And, I thought, look, Shearer's going to come in. We're going to win it for the next 3 or 4. Didn't work out. But, you got to be proud of playing in that team, though, Lee, because that was just unbelievable to watch. And that would turn any fan, any neutral football fan in the world into a Newcastle fan. Thank you for listening. If you'd like to hear more of our podcasts, please click on the red subscribe button on the bottom right-hand side. Thank you.